Hi, I'm an animal control officer for the state of Texas, and we have calls to run, so let's go. And per your request, in Texas, animal-based offenses are considered especially heinous. These dedicated animal control officers who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as Paw Patrol. These are their stories. My shift hasn't started yet, so I'm gonna go grab some coffee because technically today is also my Friday, so let's go do that. So I was fixing to pull up to 7 Brew, and then my boss asked for an emergency meeting, so I had to go do that. But now we're done with our meeting. We had to do a quick weapons inspection, and then now I'm getting coffee. What is your go-to 7 Brew coffee orders? I need to have more inspiration. Okay, so we just got a bunch of food donated, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this from my traps and my street dogs. Okay, so we had an interview originally at 9, and it was a no-call, no-show, so I can't say this interview went well. But multiple people have asked this before, why am I doing so many interviews? And it's a really valid question. So my team fully staff is a staff of 7, okay? But we have 12 new units coming in, possibly 14 units coming in, right? And if we have 7, people and 12 units, why would we order so many extra, right? We finally got approved to have 5 more positions for the city. So that's why we're doing so many interviews lately. Also, too, the fiscal year just opened up, so that's why we're allowed to, because we finally have it in our budget to hire more people. So it's not that our retention rate is bad. It's the fact is that we finally have more positions to help more people. I hope that answers your questions. Also, too, I just got a new pin. I actually got it when I got Brimstone by Callie Hart, and I want to put it up, so let's put up my new pin. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It says Faded and Fatal. Never miss an opportunity to get a big book pen. So I think I'm gonna put it right here. I think it fits right here real good. Ugh. Okay. So my pin wall is looking good, girl. I have so many, it's not even funny. Okay, so we're gonna start answering calls. There apparently is a pit bull in this lady's backyard, so let's go check it out. Are we nice? Come here, friend. Hi. What are you doing? My love. Hello, handsome man. Oh, you want to smell me? Oh, nice licks. Thank you, thank you. You're just the most handsome man I've ever seen. Hi. Okay, so scan the dog. The dog does not have any kind of microchip. He does have some sort of abscess on his toe. It's not life-threatening or anything like that, but it did seem to burst, and the bleeding isn't there, so I'm pretty sure it bursted a while ago, which is kind of fresh and open. So we're gonna go get it to the shelter and see if we can put some kind of spray medication on it really quick, or if the shelter girls even have that. So let's go do that. And he also has not stopped barking. Listen. Yeah, so we're going to take it back to the shelter really quick. Okay, so I had to get a bunch of paperwork done. I got it. We're going to stop by the courthouse and drop off some paperwork really quick. And then we're going to go ahead and hit the streets. And I already have my 60, so we're good there. Okay, so I just got all my paperwork dropped off. We're going to go pick up a deceased animal really quick. I'm here picking up a deceased. See the cat going under? Look how many bulls are out here. Hi, Kiki. Hello. I'm here too. They're really sick. Hi. So just picked up the deceased, and I also gave that harboring form to the owner of those cats. Of course, they denied that they were the owner. I went over the harboring form where it clearly shows them as the owner. They said, oh, they're not my cats. And I'm like, okay, whether they're your cats or not, these cats are sick. And one eye is even sticking out of a cat, and it's going underneath of their home. And they're like, oh, it's fine. No, sir, it's not fine. These cats are suffering, and if it's not spraying to every single one of those cats, the next door neighbor had a dead cat in their backyard, and that's the reason why I was there. So it's not fine. Anyways, I sent an email off to the sector officer. Hopefully we can get something handled for them, but they have to choose to want to help themselves. And most of the animals on the property are kittens, so you can't tell me that they're doing the spay-neuter program anyway. Anyways, there's some chickens running around, so let's go check it out. Oh, by the way, before I go to this next call, I did try to get the sick cat that I saw with the eye going underneath, or going out of the eye socket, whatever. It went underneath of the house. I can't go under the house. A trap needs to be set. Anyways, let's go catch some chickens. Okay, so I just found the chickens, and they look like laying hen chickens. And they look healthy, and I want to see if I can try to get them. Well, hello. These are the chickens I saw, and that's a cruelty. So, hell no. Oh, and this is open. Hi. I'm going to shut this real quick. Oh, so they don't go nice. Okay, so we found the chickens, obviously. The people don't speak any English, and I tried to translate as best I can. We had to go back to Google Translate, unfortunately for me. I'm still learning. I'm still trying. But anyways, he said it's his friend's chickens and that they're going to get removed today. Conveniently the day that I show up. So we're going to go ahead and see. Obviously, I'm not going to be in service tomorrow. So I'll probably have to come back on next Monday. Hopefully, we'll use the honor system and think that he's getting them moved on. And the chickens, honestly, do not look the cleanest, so to say, because it's in that tiny little wire kennel and their feathers are all rubbing up against the wire kennels. So I don't even know if that's something I wanted to add to my flock. They're definitely laying hens, but anyway, we're gonna go pick up a deceased dog. It's all the way across town, so let's go do that next. Okay, so I got the deceased unloaded. Unfortunately, it was not chipped. I also, whenever I was putting it in the bag, I flicked blood all over my face and I gagged. Anyway, so my truck is completely stocked. I did all my paperwork. I turned in all my paperwork. I am ready to go for the rest of the week. I'm not going to be here for the rest of the week. I need me a little staycation, okay? And that's what I'm fixing to have. But I have pre-recorded videos that I've been working pretty hard on. A few of them not so hard, but nonetheless. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I also want to say something too. I'm so thankful for all y'all. Y'all have changed my life and my perspective so much, and I don't think that I needed it as much as I did, especially in the period of life that I'm in right now. And I really appreciate everybody, and I'm so thankful for all of you. I know it's so cheesy, but I don't care. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful, and I'm very grateful for everything that y'all have said and given and done for me. So thank you again. And I love meeting so many of you, and it's always so cool to meet new people. So anyways, I'm very thankful, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next week.